Hey.
Welcome back to the Couch Live. I am your girl, Ayye Denay.
And it's your girl, April Clark Art.
And you are now tuned in to the couch. Boom. Hey. Tuned into the Couch Live. So, what we talking about?
A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Aura.
So we're gonna start the show on that note. We're gonna talk about R. Kelly in this interview with Gail. So, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I am so sorry for R. Kelly.
Get out. You feel sorry for him?
I feel like he's embarrassing himself. I feel embarrassed for him. You know, I feel like embarrassed because it's the fact that you don't know how to humble yourself even in this situation. You know, previous years has humbled you, but now all of a sudden you still want to rationalize this on national TV that you didn't do it. And it's like, bro, just shut up in silence until...
That's what I feel like. He was stupid for doing the interview in itself, because like, really, nigga, like, did you really just think you was gonna get on TV
and I was gonna just clear it off
and act a fucking fool, act like a pure Chicago nigga? You playing right?
You messing up my life.
Exactly. You fucking me up.
You are.
He sound like a guilty nigga. Yeah. That's exactly what he sounded like.
Yeah. So I feel bad for him, because it's like either you have really lost your knickers,
I'm done,
or you just prideful. Pride comes before the fall. He is falling right in front of our eyes.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go to my piece that I hated the most, but the fact that the girls was on the interview talking about his Libyan girlfriends,
that disturbed me.
And the fact that, first of all, the dark skinned girl that was crying, Azriel, she was crying and shit, being all hysterical, and it's like, girl, really? And she's like, he didn't do this and da da da. Girl, he been
brainwashed,
having sex with children since before you was born. Like, are you serious right now? You're 21. So her piece of the interview was,
he groomed them
very well, clearly. Like, so her piece of the interview, they basically, in the little clips that they show, she's defending him. She's saying that her parents and they parents together basically was forcing her into these scenarios with him in order to try to blackmail him later. Now, and he said in the interview, like the little piece we saw, when he was like, they handed them to me.
Yeah.
And that sounds guilty, number one. You're not saying it like, oh, I entered into a relationship. No. They handed their daughters to me, so what else did you expect? Right. That's how he said it. And then the other girl is 23, and it was a phone call on Instagram of her calling her mother, and she like, leave me alone, I'm happy.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, and the little sister is like, I love you, Joy.
When you coming home?
And she just got this long pause, and you could tell they on script because she kept repeating that same script. I'm happy, leave me alone. And the mother is like, your grandparents worried, they got cancer, you didn't come to the funeral. And she like, I'm good, leave me alone. What?
Like, you have no response on any of this important stuff that's happening in your family life. Like, you're an abused person.
Yeah, very much so. But the part that pissed me off the most was when the white ladies was like, oh my God, I would have been so scared, Gail. How did you do it? And it's like, really? Because this black man is showing emotion, we need to be scared. And I feel like one of them would have ran out of the room and it wouldn't have been no interview.
Yeah, it wouldn't have. I mean, white people, I'm not even gonna go. No, I'm never gonna go there. Today,
I'm done.
I'm just saying, I don't know if we have any Caucasian listeners. But at the end of the day, I feel like we're misunderstood.
Yeah, and Gail, shout out to Gail for being the black woman that she is.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I don't feel like he would have ever hurt me.
Yeah.
I feel like he was speaking out of anger and he was frustrated, etc. His anger wasn't directed at me. And that's how, when I was going through Snapchat, it was like, that's how they was trying to phrase some of the shit. Like, oh, this angry ass black man was about to attack Gail. And that pissed me off. Like, I don't fucking... what is the damn word? Defend R. Kelly at all. But that shit pissed me off. Like, don't do that.
like it's something common now, like the tea culture, our generation.
Yeah. The fact that we talking about it right now.
Yeah, and the fact that people really are getting paid to start rumors.
But it's not even, it's the way that they shape. Like, a rumor gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
But don't say, irate black man goes ham on Gail. That's kind of how they spin shit. Instead of pissed off man, whatever. Like, they not letting him own his own anger. But that's neither here nor there. So, also, Chicago had a great moment in the press conference with, that was his lawyer.
Yeah.
With R. Kelly's lawyer. When dude walked through and
I'm just trying to give my
ID. And he like, you could have went around. No, I couldn't. Fuck you talking about? Like, yo, that was a classic Chicago moment with your goof ass. He called the man a goof ass.
And the guy was like, huh? oh, okay, next.
So on that note, on that piece of Chicago greatness, we gonna leave y'all to another song. What we hitting them with? We gonna hit you with some I Hit 'Em. And we'll be right back. The girl got told by one of her friends that Future, basically, I guess he's supposed to be at this club, and he said, no big bitches allowed, basically. So, he wasn't even telling her, but she got all the notoriety for it, because she already got a following. But she told one of her friends he was not here for the big girls, so they couldn't come that night.
He's a toxic man.
And her name is Naomi Chilput.
I mean, you don't own the club?
Exactly.
Like, there's a dress code, not a weight code on a club, you dummy.
It says she was headed to meet a promoter at the night spot where Future was set to perform, and while en route, because one of the videos she was in the car, while she was en route with a friend, she was told to turn around, which is crazy.
Did she pay already?
No, she was going with a promoter.
Okay.
And apparently the promoter called her and was like, don't even bother coming. Future asked for no fatties.
Ooh, I feel so bogus relaying that message.
Right?
Like,
and she said it's just a regular club, so I'm trying to understand why this is a thing. Exactly. So Future supposedly denied it and was like, stop capping on my name. I love all women. This is definitely something that I could see Future doing. Like,
he's a liar.
He is a liar. This is what he does.
He makes up stuff all the time because he just has nothing to do.
Yo, funny ass. He just dropped a CD.
But it's probably garbage.
Future has a cult-like following, y'all.
He does.
You didn't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it shows the mindset of people out here that are just as wounded as he is, it seemed like. Like, bitter people follow this bitter man.
Yeah. Well, whatever he like, that float his boat. Shit, he got enough money to do it. Who gonna turn him down? What he gonna do?
What type of money?
He gonna
What's his net worth?
He gonna go to another club.
What is his net worth?
I have no idea. Look it up real quick.
Let's see. Cause I'm like, I don't give a doggone how much money you got.
So while she looking up his net worth, y'all, we gonna take you into some Bree Love. We gonna get her a little minute.
You're now tuned in to HLX Radio. The best music you've ever heard.
30 million.
All right, y'all, we are back.
Hey.
So, so first of all, what's Future's net worth?
30 million. That ain't that much.
Your funny ass.
He's talking all that crap.
Talking all that shiggity.
I don't know. Men are irritating me lately.
Why?
Just the level of toxicity. I can't even say it.
Toxicity?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just really bad. It's not to say that women are not toxic as well, but these men are unapologetic with it. They don't acknowledge anything. It's like men have a hard time acknowledging their mess ups, like their errors. Like, pride blinds men a lot of the time.
Of course.
It's a curse.
Ego, pride.
It's a curse.
All of that. So, speaking of men, we love us a good black man over here.
Yeah.
And apparently, Summer Walker has this challenge going on. And it's basically, you send a nigga, I'm sorry, you send a male, you send him a text message that says, I just need some dick with no complications. So I've been reading these responses all day and they are hilarious. So the funny ones are like the ones where they texting their ex or whatever. So this girl, she accidentally said, I just need some duck with no complications. And the dude said, I don't know anywhere that serves duck, honestly. So she messed up the response.
Oh, that's funny.
But
I don't know.
a lot of them was like, I'm talking to somebody right now. One dude was like, oh, that was random. And she was like, well, never mind then. He was like, F that, I'm on the way.
Oh.
And then she was like, okay. Girl, I was like, they get folks in trouble.
They really are. Summer Walker liked my little status or tweet I made. I was like, oh, hey, Summer. How are you?
I am weak.
No, I just did a tweet with the Will Smith emoji when he was in church. Fresh Prince, him falling out in church. I was like, I can't. This challenge is beyond me. Like I don't have nobody to text. I ain't texting nobody. I don't have time for foolishness. I really don't. Like I'm on some other stuff.
Yo, I think it was just for something fun.
It is fun, but
because I wanted to send that text, but I was like, I don't want to complicate things. So I ain't trying to mess nothing up or like make people think one thing when it's not. No. So I'm like, no, let me not. No. But this one was funny, and
leave them hanging like they leave us hanging.
I'm done. This dude sent a so she said, I just need some dick with no complications. The dude said, elaborate. She said, dick me down on site, no conversation.
I saw that.
He talking about that ain't no problem with the Shannon Sharp video. So yeah, this is funny. I may send one before the show is over just to see if I can get a reaction.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Wonder who.
I'm done with you. This ain't no luck of the draw. Okay, so the red table.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate Jada doing that, and I appreciate Will Smith and their connection, and actually having a woman whose reputation is drug, like through the mud
at 21,
and all the things that she's gone through in her own personal life. And it's like, Kardashians, y'all can kiss a toe because you all are famous off of buffoonery. Yeah.
So before we talk about them for real, I watched the interview.
All right.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I got proper shot in my teeth. I watched it, and basically she went in and she was like, I shouldn't have even. So she said in LA, the culture is to basically like you go out, go to a bar, and then you always end up at somebody's house for like a house party. So she said she just hopped in the car and ended up at Tristan's house. She said you normally don't know who owned the house or whatever. You just there partying. Yeah. So she there partying. Eventually, like they sitting around, and she said how she had her legs like dangling over his shoulder, which made some people think that she was sitting on his lap. She was like, okay, so she supposedly was like sitting on the arm of a couch. Okay. And he was on the chair next to her. So they was like dangling, looking like they was on top of him, she's saying.
Wow, okay.
So she's saying that's what made people think that she was giving him a lap dance, or she was sitting on his lap. And then she was like, it wasn't really... I don't know. I don't necessarily know how she is. So I can't tell if she's genuine, because right now I don't believe her.
Yeah, I really don't either. So,
and she just said before they was not making out or nothing. They was just sitting next to each other at this party. Everybody was talking. What's
their original connection? Were they ever dating?
No, he with Chloe.
But okay, somebody put on Twitter that his baby mama, or she was his baby mama, some bull crap.
That ain't like, his. Jordan is definitely not his baby mama.
Can't be true.
But she said at the end of the night she went to leave and he kissed her.
Oh hell no!
She was like, one kiss, no tongue, da da da. And she like, why would somebody just kiss you?
He probably been eyeing you for a long time.
So it's been a lot of different stories or whatever. Who knows? They the only ones that know. And then Chloe got on the internet and on Twitter, and she was basically like, because she said in the interview, Jada was like, do you think you ruined her family?
No.
And she was like, no, because let's be honest, we know he a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
So Chloe got on Twitter and was basically like, yes you did, Jordan, you broke up my family.
Typical white victimization. I'm just saying.
Then she backtracked and she was like, no, Tristan didn't break up. Oh, his baby mama's name is Jordan.
Okay.
Girl, shout out to you, Linda. So, basically, she tweeted like, she backtracked and was like, no, it wasn't her that broke up the family.
Was.
He supposedly got another girlfriend. So what is we talking about?
Right now?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So I seen it on Snapchat and I'm just like, this is really the dude you pressed over. And then supposedly, what's tea? Let's sip it. Apparently she did the same thing to Lauren London with Trey Songz.
Who else? It was somebody else.
So she can't talk about being a homewrecker because she know firsthand.
So somebody with Lamar too.
Lamar ass was fucking hoes and brothels and stuff.
Ooh.
He was. All right, y'all. We gonna kick it into another song. Then we gonna come back and tell you about the new music and what's on our playlist this week. We be right back. Right back. Hey.
The Couch Live with Ayye Denay and April Carhart.
That's me.
That's me.
Oh, that's me.
Y'all, this is why we don't do the singing on the stations and whatnot. So, apparently, one more thing, since we had to talk about perverts. Nah, I don't mean to do MJ like this, but apparently radio stations all across the country have stopped playing his music because they can't believe this documentary. And I need to watch it, but who the fuck got 4 hours of free time?
A lot of people.
I don't. I ain't one of them unless I watch it starting in the morning at work. Like, I should do that. Start at 10 o'clock when I get into work. Have it like playing in the background with me listening, because they saying that, you know, they got family photos with the people, mamas and stuff.
I believe it.
And you know, white people, that's they shit. But they got photos and they was invited to the ranch and they used to stay there and they would give the family like money and all this other lavish shit. And didn't Oprah produce it?
Yeah.
So people was mad at Oprah for producing this. They like, how could you do that to a legend? So that's the only like in the difference in him and R. Kelly. So I guess we're going back to pervert talk. Is that R. Kelly is alive to defend himself. And these little kids were little kids. Yeah. So I feel like this take me back to Abducted in Plain Sight. What the fuck is y'all doing? You're not watching your damn kids. You're not caring, because y'all are basically handing, for a kid to be that young, you gotta hand them over.
Yeah.
Like, he had pictures on his private jet. Girl, people were saying that it was so disturbing that they was like, they know he did it. Like, the way that they detailed things, they brought the stories together. I don't know. I just don't know if I got 4 hours of life to give.
Sense.
I'm gonna watch it though. It gotta be like a lazy day.
I don't know. I don't think I'll get that emotional over it.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get emotional, but I want to see it. I watched the R. Kelly one. I wasn't gonna watch that.
I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't care.
I don't either.
I'm just.
But we know, you know. But MJ dead. He can't defend himself. You know, parents think she a black woman, which is the funniest thing in the world. But I ain't gonna go there.
Let me see her picture.
So while she looking up her picture, I'm still debating who to send this Summer Walker challenge text message to.
Do a random like
Yeah, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm done. So if you weren't listening before,
or just scroll and stop. And
the Summer Walker Challenge is when you send a guy a text message that basically says, "I just need some dick with no complications," and you gotta post how he responds. So I'm gonna
do it.
This should be fun. No, it shouldn't. If who I'm sending it to is listening. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Now I gotta wait, y'all. Whatever.
I could send it to something. I should send it to you know who.
Oh Lord, that would be the funniest. No, cause y'all work. That's messy. So, anyways, you said you ain't listened to Solange?
No, I haven't.
I haven't listened to it either. I've been trying hard, y'all. I've been trying hard, but that CD slow.
Is it?
Like, her videos. I bet it's decent, you know. I bet it's giving empowerment and whatnot, but it's slow, and I be sleepy already. So you put that on and turn the heat on in the car, and I'm out.
Especially, you can't do that while driving.
Okay, y'all. So I gotta tell you about my social experiment.
Oh yeah. Yes, New York.
This past weekend when I was in New York, me and my friend decided to basically do a social experiment on the men on Bumble and swipe right on everybody.
Dang.
The uglies, the pervert lookings, the white, the black, the orange, the Asian. You had to swipe right on everybody. And then when you swiped right, you had to do, because on Bumble, if you don't know what Bumble is, it's a dating app where basically the woman has to make the first move. So if you match, then the woman has 24 hours to message the man, and he has 24 hours to respond. And then if they don't respond or it's no communication, they disappear. Oh. So that's why we decided to use this app, so they would disappear eventually.
Yes.
So, so when you message them, you had to use one of the stock openers in the app. So I'm gonna just give y'all like a couple. And they like weird ass shit. No offense, it's some Caucasian shit. like half of the stuff I wouldn't send that, so I don't have nobody to send it to. Okay, so I'm gonna come back. We gonna do a couple swipes, and we gonna see if I can get y'all some action. All right, we're gonna try it one last time. We gonna take you into some music. This is some Corey L. It's called All I Know. But stay tuned so you can hear all about the Bumble results.
So.
Okay, y'all. So we had to jump back in and do a quick update because April Clark Art just had a bomb-ass idea.
I said, what if we do the Summer Walker Challenge on Bumble?
Boom. So we about to do some swipes.
Hey.
And we gonna do the Summer Walker Challenge, and we hope somebody responds before the end of the show.
Yes.
Let's get it. This is fun. Okay, y'all, we are back. So I got on Bumble again because this shit is hilarious. I got on Bumble again. He responded, G. And I basically started swiping right on whoever, like to get a couple matches. And so I got 3. I sent it to one of them who wasn't apparently looking for a relationship. And I basically sent him a message that just said, I just need some dick with no complications. And I put the little faces that say, that's like covering their mouth, like, am I really saying that? Like, and he gonna send back, okay, maybe we can arrange something. So it's a man on here willing to sling the dick for a simple message. Wow. That was the quickest response I ever got. I literally had just sent that before I turned the mic on.
Picture.
So this him right here. Ooh, he's slightly cute. No, he looks creepy. No. He looks like he kills puppies. Yeah. Well, he has man bangs, my guy. Look at this. Look at his bangs got slits. He missing hair in between the bangs, y'all. But anyway, and he was like his childhood crush was the Pink Ranger. What? I won't give you guys his name. Look at this shit. He looked like he belonged in 8 Mile or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever. So that was that.
Okay.
What are you watching on Netflix now, recently?
Mom. Was it some dealing with moms? Some show.
Us Mom.
I said it to y'all. I said it. I talked about it yesterday. What the heck? Mom jobs, something. Yeah, mother's jobs or something cool. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's about these 4 moms who just recently had children.
Working moms?
Yeah, working moms. There we go. Recently had children, and they're really just trying to get it together, and it's cognitively entertaining because it talks about people's like weird niches about themselves that gets them in trouble with being a mom, like trying to still rationalize being an individual like independently, you know, and then the challenge is, okay, now I have this other human being to care about and I have to be responsible. And some of the stuff that they do in this show, it's like, what? It's hilarious though. They got some good actors in there. Netflix is taking over.
Yo, they are, because I turned my cable off a long time ago and I did not look back. Even though I use some apps sometimes, and then you gotta log in with somebody's cable account. So shout out to you out there who are letting people use your cable account to log into these apps. This one's for you, okay? So a show that I'm watching on Netflix is The Umbrella Academy. And it is low-key dope as hell. Like, I was legit glued to my TV. If you like, I guess, would that be considered science fiction? Like, hero shit? Basically, on one day in 1989, 43 infants were randomly born to...
Oh, yeah, that...
to women that weren't pregnant when they woke up that morning. And this man set out to get the kids, so he ended up getting 7 of them. And all 7 of them have powers, or whatever. So it's a really good show, y'all. And it's crazy. You got time travel. You got one black one who's secretly in love with this white dude. One of the white dudes, they in love with each other, but he was turned into an animal. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. You just gotta watch it.
Oh.
It was something else I watched, but I can't remember. Cooking High is always a favorite.
What is this?
It's where basically they cook with weed.
Oh.
And they get different strains, and the man introduces the strains to them. It's this black man with dreads in this suit. And he introduces the strains, and they have a challenge, and then they got judges, and everybody eat it and see how high they get and how it tastes and all that. It's a really good show. I've watched the seasons already.
And this is on Netflix?
Yeah. It's 2 of them. It's 2. It's Cooking on High, and then there's another one, but I can't remember the name of it.
Wow, how times have changed.
All right. So, in the new music realm, music that dropped, T-Pain dropped a CD or EP, whatever you call it, called One Up. Solange, of course, dropped her body of work.
I like how you said that.
Juice WRLD dropped a new single.
Really?
And I don't know why I wrote down Ariana Grande, because I don't think she dropped nothing new, but I've been listening to her all week. So we gonna kick you into some Justice Daylight, and then we gonna come back and we gonna fraternize with y'all for a little bit more, and then it's gonna be time for us to go. So, Justice Daylight.
Well, how I'm gonna do my hair? I'm supposed to do my hair.
Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be twisted man. What you doing to it?
I wanted to put that blue in my hair. The Marley hair.
What you putting the blue bud? Okay, y'all. We back for a little bit. So, I had a question in my head, but I just forgot. Okay.
What?
So, we're going to get random with it. So, May, June.
Yes.
When was the last time that you've been on a real date?
A real date? January. January. And that was a cool date, but, you know, people are just whack.
They whack.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this generation is having a hard time communicating, or I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. I feel like millennials are very, very busy people.
Yeah, because I be so. I be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like we do this radio show. We do a podcast called Kinky Conscious. Make sure you check that out on SoundCloud and on Google Play and iTunes. Do YouTube, of course we work full-time jobs, and it's like, do I have time to spend time going to like have dinner and sit down with one of these males that I probably won't be talking to in the next month? Like,
right. That's
so then I
real.
guess the new thing is, hey, let's go out for drinks, because you do that late.
Yeah.
And then you get the opportunity to kick it with the person. You can see if you like them. If you want to like move it up to dinner, like, okay, grab a drink first, and then like I see that you can hold a conversation. We good. Let's go to dinner. I like that better than let's just go to dinner, because then it'll be awkward. Because then if I don't like you, I'm stuck sitting here eating with you.
Yeah.
Because if I just get up and take my food to go, then I'll be wrong.
And people don't realize the significance of actually breaking bread with a person. It's more spiritual than y'all think. For real. Like in dreams, don't ever eat in dreams.
Why?
It's like an exchange of your soul.
What?
Yeah. Like
exchange with who?
it's like whoever you sitting down with, that's like an oath. Eating in a dream, you don't know what they feeding you. It's like Snow White. You shouldn't eat in dreams with people that you don't know. Like it's like an oath. You're creating an oath. And so like when you're sitting down with someone, like that's intimate. You're like breaking bread. You sharing a meal. You're agreeing on something. You coming on one accord on something. On food.
So
you gotta respond.
Have you ever dabbled? So no. Have you ever dabbled in the white chocolate pool?
I have had several crushes in the white chocolate pool, but no. Not actually kissed the white man. None of that.
Oh, you said you have or you haven't?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
and
I'm scared of their wings. I'm just saying.
You scared of their wings?
I don't. It just looks weird. Like a worm.
To me, you know, okay, this gonna sound crazy as shit, but like, I had a dog, and it was like a Shih Tzu Yorkie mix. It was a Shorkie. Ooh, and he would get in heat, and he would start humping stuff, and his little thing would come out and be hard.
Oh Lord.
And then I feel like that's what I equate to the Caucasian male Peter Weeder.
Okay.
A little pink. Okay, y'all. I'm just saying, like, that's what I equate to it. I ain't never seen one in person. Okay, y'all. So we gonna go into another song. We gonna give you some Justice Sauce, and then we gonna come back and close things out. It's your girl Ayye Denay,
and it's your girl April Clark Art,
and we trying to make sure April don't die, y'all. All right. Oh shit. Y'all out there in YouTube land, you. We will see you guys next Thursday for another broadcast of The Couch Live. I am your girl Ayye Denay.
And it's your girl April Clark Art.
Make sure you smash that subscribe button. I think it's somewhere over here. Smash it. And then go ahead and watch something else.
Yeah, watch the oh, never mind.
What?
I don't know if it's connected to, I ain't even gonna mention it.
What?
February's Endeavors.
What? Munchie's birthday?
Yeah. Okay, watch that.
Watch Munchie's birthday vlog. I'll even put it at the end of this video.
Yes.
And we'll see you later.
The Couch Live with Ayye Denay and April Clark Art.